that because I don't want gumbo.
According to Lighthouse, lasagna is my favorite food.
Welcome to Pathfinder Banter.
Remember? You don't remember
The Faithfinders, as we sit here and talk about random garbage that does not have anything to do with anything.
Hearthstone?
And
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
Hey, Destiny 2 is good.
I am here.
We're sponsored by Destiny 2 this week, guys.
You were going to get a suit.
Use your referral code,
Yeah. I am here with Donald and Ring, Claudius, and Luca.
There you go.
And we're here to answer your questions.
Luke Skywalker.
Q&A Part 2.
Q&A Part 2.
Without Brett Boogaloo.
Notification.
What?
We are live, apparently.
Oh.
Okay, so last week was Eternal Boogaloo. What's it got to be this time?
Without Brett Boogaloo.
What do we make the third? It's like...
Okay, first we have to go over the Faithfinders 2.7 patch notes.
Oh, yeah.
What are
fixed since 2
right.
weeks ago when we took place. There were some minor issues and some bugs that we've had to take care of. First off, Clavdiv's defense has been halved due to balancing issues.
Okay.
Donald's...
Finally! That character is so OP. God!
Donald's height has been reduced from 5 to 7 to 5'6" to make it easily to fit into jester wagons.
There we
added
go.
a jester wagon to Donald's inventory.
Oh, yes. Finally.
Luca now has a family mode to better censor his foul language for our young guests.
Okay, perfect.
Removed glitch where Ring's success rate was above 2%, reduced down to 1% success rate. Goblin's health has now been doubled.
Okay.
And last but not least, the Moon Wizard has been removed again.
Okay. You know, why we even add him back in here?
How do we...
I never add him back in there. He just ends up there every time.
Wait,
so we have to
does
have
that mean
removed.
Ring's not here?
Is he a paradox?
Yes.
Paradise.
Yes. Moon Wizard
I am my own
I never knew my father.
Buddy.
Chad, by removing bugs, you're just creating more.
Yeah,
Wait, Ubisoft? What?
We're gonna...
What? Assassin's Creed? What?
No, more like Rainbow Six.
More like Unity in general.
More like any game
Or every
ever
game.
made by Ubisoft.
Yep.
Hey
What
guys,
about
we
that
fixed something.
When do we
Which created another thing that we need to fix.
When do we have to announce to the audience that they're going to have to pay for the DLC for next season?
Crap.
I feel bad about that one.
We'll spring it on them
Oh,
when
no,
their
my
hopes,
jester,
when their like hype is at
Oh, thank you.
peak expectation.
Wait till the... Okay, yeah. So, the final boss
I
DLC.
hate you so much.
They
I
can always
move
get my
these
Jester
things
Wagon
so
Armor
often.
DLC with day one.
No.
Yeah. We're also going to be, in the next patch update, just for fun, we're going to be adding hat collecting.
Oh, no.
Finally, so the people at home
They'll
can
all
get
have-
some...
going
They'll
down
all
the
have
drain.
stats. There will be a...
Default.
We needed that
a default inventory slot of being able to equip 10 hats.
Okay.
Bonuses will either allow you to have less or more depending on your class and race. Gnomes automatically start at 12.
Or 100.
For each rage level you go off, your balance goes down by 1, and your hat capacity goes down by 1 for each rage level.
That's fair.
You have to mortgage
Finally,
hats.
we needed that in-game economy check.
Like World
Oh,
of
another
Warcraft.
economy I can screw up.
3 more weeks for an add-on.
I feel like
Trading.
He's walking around with 20 hats on. I'm rich!
I feel like that's what someone said in real life about TF2.
Finally, another economy I can
Because
crash.
it's in the toilet right now.
The hat.
Soon enough, we're gonna get the Faithfinder stock market up and running.
It's gonna be like platinum in Warframe. Just terrible.
Yep.
Oh, where did we take off last week?
We were all sleeping in a tent in the wilderness of the eternal forest.
I wanted to sleep in the middle of the village.
But I'm like, no.
So you can wake up with people walking through you.
No. I don't want to wake up with anyone inside me.
Oh my gosh.
Be like the last Faithfinder sleepover all over again.
We're gonna talk about the last Faithfinder sleepover.
Lucy's a bad walking around.
Where did he die?
Where did he die?
Too bad he's not dead. Or is he?
Not yet.
Probably.
It is too bad.
I never knew my brother. Oh, okay. So it took place, you were camping outside the city. It is morning. People are starting to walk around. You can kind of hear the echoey hustle and bustle of town as it is waking up. However, you are still in the Eternal Realm.
Does anyone walk through our tent?
There is a couple hunters that have walked through, but can't say you guys would have noticed.
Yeah.
since you were asleep most of the time.
They would have noticed. There's just a cold patch in the ground.
Yeah, they actually would have. They were like, oh, ooh.
There must be dragons here. Or eternal things.
Ghost!
You wake up to a psychic just standing over you, just swinging this weird pendulum, like in between the center of your tent. It's like making like figure eights and moving around in different directions, but it's always centered on like the center of the tent. And she's just shuddering. She's shaking with the pendulum, it's like unnaturally, like the pendulum's swinging from here, but she's holding the rope here, jittering. And it's like center is just not moving, because it's clearly something is happening here, but she sees nothing.
I sneak up to her.
Boom. Boom. She screams bloody murder as she feels the hairs on her head just go stick up.
Like a porcupine.
All 4 inches of her back hair. Just she just runs into town, banging on the chapel doors to the Faithfinders Society, praying for Father Kyra to come out. Ghost!
Toast!
Toast!
Ruh-roh, Father Kyra.
So what do we do?
I eat toast.
I eat his toast.
You don't find yourselves hungry.
Yeah, because we are eternal.
Eternal.
You also don't feel very well rested either.
Because we are werewolves.
Eternal.
Because we are werewolves.
Werewolves.
You called it. Called it from the very beginning.
Yep. I get it.
Get out
We're
of bed.
all werewolves.
You wake up in this beautiful tent that has been provided to you, and crazy lady, scared away by Ring, random hunters off distance. You hear the town people. That tent is back. No music's playing.
Scary tent.
Just there. You guys are camped out where the banners were.
I waltz on in again.
Hey, I have
He
You
waltzes.
can't get in. You start waltzing. Poof! You just like stop like a brick wall at the front.
Oh.
There's a sign on there that just has the door closed.
Oh.
You pick it up. You can look. The door's open on the other side of the sign.
Start playing music.
No, I'm just letting you know. It's clearly an open, closed door. It's like he's trying to make his language universal or something. Oh, I deal with many people. How do I say in 400 languages? Closed.
Clothes.
Clothes.
I provide clothes now. You no longer buy secrets. I buy the clothes off your body. Who wants some sprites?
Me. I want to sell all my clothes.
I walk in naked with a bundle of clothes under my arm.
A jar of symbiote, a bunch of clothes. You're like, hey, baby, I'm retiring early.
Ring is like on the floor, butt naked.
Yeah, everyone in the tent is butt naked. I'm walking out with a bundle
You
of
take everyone's clothes. Go to 15,000 sprites.
That's a metaphor for what happened 2 weeks ago.
No.
For those of you
No.
that missed the game, that's a metaphor for what happened.
Yeah. Where I became the greediest.
You were
dragon
stripped
of
You are
of
also
all
greedy.
your darkest,
You were the
dangerous
greediest
secrets.
hero.
I was the greediest hero.
Oh yeah!
What's that from?
That's from the game we played on my PC.
Oh.
It was like something
It was
Oh, Gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet. Yeah,
I was the greediest
You
hero.
were that greediest.
Sponsored by Gauntlet.
No!
Here's your referral code.
Here's your
Lewis.
Steam referral code. Get $1 off Gauntlet.
Go to bit.ly/
for a dollar off Gauntlet. Add in Moon Wizard to your purchase. And
Free moon.
Add in Sluis.
Alright, so that place is closed.
yeah,
is.
the sign says it's closed, and
I
you
never
couldn't
knew.
get in.
Yeah.
I'm still in bed. In my robe. Just still sleeping. No one's woken me up.
I jump on him.
Feeling your face in your sleep.
I'm still there.
He's dreaming about
Having
it.
nightmares.
I'm
jump on
feeling
him
the
like a little
mustache on my
kid.
helmet.
Okay, so you're missing what's happening over here.
Yeah.
I'm jumping on you like a little kid on Christmas.
Oh.
I'm trying to wake you up. Mom.
There's this little gnome just standing in your chest. You don't really notice much weight.
Wait, I roll a sneak check.
What?
no, I'm
You're
joking.
trying to
You're
wake him up.
jumping on top of him.
I'm joking.
Also to wake him up.
Obviously, I shoot a spear at whatever is attacking me. Okay,
Dodge.
so let me see what.
Roll sense motive.
That's what. That is a 21.
21. You successfully know that it's not someone trying to assassinate you.
But I could have sworn it was a rogue.
It is. There's one peppy rogue with a gnomish beard.
No.
Yep. It's starting to come to a swoop and like point up a little.
Do I have a better mustache than him?
Yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure any hair on your face is a better mustache than me.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Even
Not if it's
if
like
you have like
creepy
peach
pedo
fuzz.
stash that's like
Being
not
in the
full-grown.
eternal realm as you wake up.
It's a ghost stash.
It's a phantom stash.
Called it before I can say it. No, you feel peach fuzz.
It's growing back.
It's not even prickly. It's just.
Also, I sleep in my helmet, by the way. So
Yeah. Your hands in your helmet.
It's kind of like when you find your friend woken up and he has his hand down his pants, but instead it's like up his helmet.
Wait,
What?
what kind of friend
That
do you have?
was the last Faithfinder sleepover party again.
Well, now we have to re-release the no swearing or rude remarks.
Family.
Oh,
The family
Well,
Dang,
there was a
sensors
the
too
family mode
deep.
was actually just optional now, so we should.
Hey guys, who's ready for a swell game?
It's
Let's go
working!
adventuring. I stroll on into town whistling a happy tune.
Remember to.
Due to lacking followers, patch 2.8 has disabled family mode on Luke.
I immediately slaughter the person to my right. No I'm kidding.
I then dance around its eternal origin.
I don his small intestines as a necklace.
I wear a skin like a unitard.
Oh.
The mankini.
No.
Man,
No, even worse.
I make a Borat thong out of the shin.
Turn back
oh,
I'm
Borat!
going back to Hearthstone, guys.
So now that you guys are done being mental, are we despawning this tent or just staying there? Well, you're still
While
on
I'm
top
in
of
it.
him.
Obviously, I'm brewing coffee in the little kitchen that we have, or whatever you know.
I jump on him.
But who spawned the tent?
Me,
Spencer.
You? You do have a little kitchen, don't
I
you?
do have a little kitchen
kitchenette?
in there. I do.
That's like a one person, like there's a stove, a cabinet, and a little side table there.
Mhm. It's like a little hotel room, basically.
Yep.
I jump on him to wake him up.
He's already up.
I already got up, but I got.
I jump on him and I turn to stone. Get up!
You can no longer
At this
breathe.
point, is there like a little kitchen? Like a little wooden table, I assume.
Yes.
I slam him through it. The wooden.
Oh my God.
the stone wall. I take it over and just do like a slam him through it.
It's a good thing every time he spawns it, it
Yeah, it
refixes
does.
everything in there. You have been thrown as stone through a little kitchenette wooden table. As he's making coffee.
How much damage do I do to the table?
Table has been 100% demolished.
It's kind of like how Chris Foley felt at the table, like when I showed him SNL stuff on Friday. So.
Okay.
I
But
leave.
anyway, so he's outside the tent. He's looking at the other tent that's closed.
No, I'm gonna walk into town.
I'm gonna follow Luke into
Okay,
town.
Well, he's walking back into the tent.
Oh.
No, it's a town.
Town.
Oh, town.
Yeah,
They said the
I
tent.
knew it.
So they're walking into town.
I get my now that I have my coffee, I walk out of the tent with my robe and my mustache slippers.
And me.
And no, you're still in there. On the through the table, it's even de-stoned, I guess. And I try to
You despawn?
yeah, despawn it, and it doesn't work because he's still in there.
It actually does.
Oh.
It fully despawns, and he's just sitting there. And now you've learned something. It doesn't matter if they're in there or not, or if you're using the kitchenette.
Nice.
You can just despawn it.
Now does my coffee despawn as well?
Yes.
Dang it.
Even after you drink it, you feel an empty. No, you clearly drank some of the coffee.
Awesome.
You're just fine. It just despawn all the items.
Yeah.
Back to normal. You see.
Is there a bathroom in there?
Yeah, there actually is a bathroom.
Actually, around the little corner, there's
go to the
just a
bathroom.
hole.
It just
and
despawns.
Well, that spawns with the tent.
Yes.
The eternal turd stays there though.
Every time you use the bathroom in the real world, there is this purple glowing turd that will never leave.
Ectoplasm. All ectoplasm is just ghost turds. That's the moral of the story.
That's a great moral.
Oh man,
As you-
Ghostbusters just got really gross. Slimer is the grossest thing ever.
He already was.
I just put my family mode back on.
You despawn the tent. There's still a stinky hole that's just in the corner over there in the ground.
There's still a stinky rock gnome.
And you guys both see Luca and Claudius walking into town.
I go the opposite direction.
I yawn and I scratch my helmet.
I start my side chanting.
I'm not. You're just gonna stay in the tent for the rest of the day. I do not care. I'm not doing anything side chanting.
But Chad.
Nope.
Alright, I go
follow them back into town like all sleepily like. I yawn and I scratch my helmet.
I pounce on him and try and walk and say, "Hey, wake up!"
I keep carrying him until I can get to like the fountain and then I slam him through that.
Oh my god.
You just land on the ground because the fountain exists not in the eternal realm, but in Sandpoint.
Oh no, wait! I have a better idea. I pick him up and I take him to the tent and I throw him like at the door as hard as I can.
He goes into the tent because as he hit, the sign turned around to open and he just kind of flew in. No.
Oh.
No. Darn.
The hustle and bustle of town looks much like the normal Sandpoint. The sun's shining up there, but it looks a little hazy. It looks a little bit like a darker color. Like there's a purple shade to it versus yellow. Because you guys are clearly not in the actual Sandpoint. People are moving to and fro, putting the bread, in boxes and handing out to people. Bells in the background singing as people are selling baguettes. Butchers out butchering. There's beautiful women that are at the well cleaning their clothes.
Butchering as well.
Butchering as well.
Are they going to sell them to the dragon?
No, he is.
Give me those clothes.
Hand them over.
The hand goes right through the clothes. You notice that the shops that you saw previously are still there, but they appear to be closed. They're in those empty areas. There's kids playing in there. There's like a kid that's on the ground.
There's eternal kids.
Oh gosh, the kid stroking.
Yeah, there's a kid, having a stroke
that's
in a random field.
Terrible health
But
care.
that's because he's like right beneath one of the towers that you guys were in previously, trying to buy items. Yep, it's just he looks really cold. That's about it. There's not much going on. In the far distance where the port is, you can actually see the boats that are all all lined up in Sandpoint. Boats. The buoyancy operated aquatic transports are all in a row on the dock about to leave. You can just barely see the hazy outline of what looks to be some type of a train. It doesn't look like it exists in Sandpoint.
Soul
I
train.
run through the wall.
Soul train.
Soul train?
Yeah, soul train.
I said
Soul
ghost
pack?
train.
Yeah.
As in reference to Ghost Conductor from Rick and Morty season 3.
No, I was actually referencing Soul Train, this show that was like people used to listen to like old music.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
What's that one?
I like
Anyways,
this
what do you
newest
guys
one,
do?
though.
Huh?
I like the newest one though.
We get on the crazy train.
Right in the beginning when they're screaming at each other.
There is no crazy
Yeah.
train.
Was that the
Only the train.
that was the spot?
There's no train.
Yeah, the
There's
spot.
no train.
It's just the boats.
Like,
Boats.
So the train is in the
So
real
what
world.
looks like a train, but a little bit like ghostly
The
and
toxin.
see-through it, but it's not in Sandpoint.
Obviously, I
the
walk
crazy
towards
train.
it.
I go investigate.
You can,
Go
as
in.
you get closer to the
House.
boat docks, you can
Crazy
see that in the Eternal Realm,
The boat.
there actually is no water. It's just land as far as you can see. Instead of boats, there's a train track there.
No Krakens.
And there's actually, the train track just goes up, and just like, track ends right there. It's like it's just like, not finished.
Sky Train.
But,
Better not be a creepy CGI Tom Hanks.
but,
Tickets.
they're clearly not open at the moment.
The train?
Yeah, and you can see that the door is closed and the sign on there is closed as well.
I ask them to change the time politely.
There's no one to ask.
I ask.
Stride right?
Nothing happens.
I
A
ask.
dragon eats you.
My prayers have not been answered.
You can tell there's a train here, but obviously,
I roll to get into the train.
intelligence check.
Nice. Bounce that off your
Let
phone.
me add all my bonuses.
I have a +2 on my train checks. Train checks.
The train checks.
All.
Oh,
5.
You try to get into the train.
Oh.
6.
Roll a reflex.
Oh, I can do these.
Botches.
Yeah, right.
Nat 20. He gets into a train that does not exist.
24.
24.
It doesn't.
You land on your feet
Okay.
in the water. You just walked off the dock.
When is he walking on water?
Train wasn't there. Nope. He goes feet first into the water.
But there is no
Now
water.
you're shooting around.
Yeah, I thought you said there was no water.
Can I reflex
Yeah,
the ground
in-
on the rail?
Eternal realm.
Yes.
If you get wet, is
You're
he
not in
eternal?
an internal realm
Like-
anymore.
Yeah, he is. I never said he was wet.
You said he went into
So am I just like
What would be the water?
underneath the sea?
Yes.
Just the land.
How far down am I?
About 8 feet.
Go all the way to the
Looking
bottom of the
Looking
sea.
out over the horizon.
I look
The
down.
bottom of the ocean just goes like deeper and
I
deeper.
go. I become Zithad. I run away towards something that's definitely a trap.
You hit a paywall.
That'll be $39.99.
Want some more story, kids? I can give you some story. Pay your way.
I thought they were supposed to pay for the story.
Give me your clothes.
I thought our patrons were supposed to pay
That
for the
was
story
Rick and
kits.
Morty all over again. Give me a jacket.
Oh no.
He who holds the pants holds the keys to the universe.
Oh, okay then.
Okay.
Actually, roll a perception check. A perception.
I can do those.
Perception.
Oh,
As long as
21.
you don't botch.
Ooh.
Ah.
31.
Well, it's 55.
31.
19.
74.
Shut up.
Everyone above 20 is able to see that on
Everyone
the side
above
of the
70.
I got
station.
19.
On the side of the station, just barely, you can kind of see times and prices.
Oh.
So there's only one time the train leaves, and that's pretty much at 2 a.m. Sandpoint time. But on the other side, it says like 2 p.m. Eternal time,
Oh, so it.
and it's 1,500 sprites. For
Oh,
a train ride.
Hey, I had those.
For
I
one
don't.
person?
15,000. Sorry.
15,000
Yes, 15,000 for a train
Hey,
ride.
I have those.
It is a
for
paywall.
one ticket
Per person,
per person
Hey,
per foot.
I have those.
per foot. Jeez.
We should just
In
not
animal
pay.
form, I have 4 of those.
That looks like your handwriting.
It's not. My handwriting's not that bad.
Oh yeah, maybe it's Matt's.
Yeah. Oh, it is
I'm
Matt's.
gonna go.
Wait.
I'm gonna.
Oh, this
look
must be his
look
character.
That's,
around
that's his character
for
sheet.
more
Is it
shops.
Tarut
Last
Legion?
time
Yeah,
I
it
went
is Tarut
to,
Legion.
what, like the general
Dark
store?
clothes.
Don't throw
Yep, every single one of them is closed.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I grow wings and
We
fly.
have another couple hours
grow
until night time.
I grow wings and fly.
What is that from?
Well, actually, I mean,
You can read it.
We do
That's
have wings.
Claudius 217.
Oh, got it.
Well, what do you do?
I
You got a
don't
couple
know.
hours until
I don't know
evening.
how many sprites I have because I thought
PvP
I wrote down on a piece of
enabled.
paper, but I don't know. Where.
I think you spent all that you had.
No, I had like
He
1,000.
didn't. No, he didn't buy anything, did he?
Yeah, he did. He bought the truth.
No, I bought that for like 500.
Oh yeah, because you kind of gave it to him.
Oh yeah, you also didn't buy the full thing. You just bought the water down.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
No,
didn't.
You
you
didn't
give me
buy
the option.
anything, Chad. I did.
You
Yeah.
didn't- you
You
gave
did.
him
I
the
did
water
too.
down.
Yeah, you offered him to know the truth, and then he didn't buy it.
I bought it too. I didn't buy the truth, but I bought it.
You didn't give me that option.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how many I have because I thought I wrote it down on a piece of paper.
You also did purchase the fact to know who you are.
But that was one thing.
Yeah, and you
One
kind of
thing.
just gave it to him because he already knew.
But it was 1,000.
Yeah.
It wasn't
So-
1,000. It was either.
He was like, yeah, it was
500 or
500 or so. It wasn't that much.
You had 1,000 left.
Oh, okay.
Because you had 1,500, complained about him having one extra zero
Okay.
because he had 15,000, and it was 500 for the truth.
I think I have like 3,600 because of my sheets at home. Well, I think that's because I want to say 4,000, but that's just not right. So I'm saying
Fail!
3,600.
Shops have a little bit until they're open. Sun is overhead, just
PvP.
a little bit away
table.
from.
PvP.
No.
Claudius has enabled PvP.
Claudius
Rings
has
disabled
enabled
PvP.
friendly
Rings
fire.
It's Terraria all over again.
No.
Claudius, his team to Ring's team. Claudius takes no damage.
So we can't interact with the other world.
We can react to each other.
PvP enabled. shops are open at
I
least.
shoot my junk jet into the air for no reason.
Jump jet roll.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna.
I'm busy.
Oh.
Wait.
So because you're not shooting anything, all you have to do is just roll
4
for
hours.
You just shoot a grappling hook with a giant rope. It just keeps going.
Is there a bird?
And going. And going until it snags.
I pull up.
You fall down.
You see this big shadow above as it's angrily circling.
no.
You see fire just shooting out
should pass
left
the
and
time,
right. Flying back and forth. And then roll a reflex. Because you are suddenly drastically yanked up.
What is 21.
21? You're able to hold on until the rope snaps.
Dang it. I fixed
How-
the rope.
You're about 45 feet in the air.
I fixed the rope.
You don't think
I
He
jumped
taped
and grabbed
it.
the
He
rope.
used the tape. Use
the
your
rest
tape.
of the rope. Oh yeah, my tape. Thanks, Joey. I grabbed it with my tape.
Roll.
I thought it was an auto succeed. Or do I have to like concentrate?
So it's kind of like
You have to
Spider-Man's like
concentrate.
webs, kind of.
Do I
Is
have
You're
to-
shooting
it kind of like?
I have
Does
to-
he
Is it like the
have
web shooter where it's like you shoot it
shooting
up, it's like
tape
tape comes out of
and
your mouth?
moving
It just
pieces
says
Does
that-
he
rope
have
flying
to?
like this.
It
It's not
just says I have
auto-homing.
to- It just says I have
I
to-
ought to have succeeded
as
at
a
first.
range.
I auto succeed.
I hero point.
Nat 20.
Your rope is grabbed on by your tape, by your elbows, because now I'm making it that stupid.
Yeah, that just looks stupid with his tape coming out of his
I
elbows and out of his
slowly
wrists
start to
instead.
climb up the rope towards the dragon.
No, it's
Alright.
it's kind of like a scarf, isn't it? Or is it?
It's like a scarf.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12 for strength.
You make up another 20 feet.
6 for
So
strength.
ring is gone.
Make it up 5 feet.
I aim at the rope and shoot it.
19 for strength.
You're getting close to the dragon.
I roll a stealth check.
I aim at the rope and shoot it.
No.
I can see that high.
Yeah, you can.
38.
You are immediately seen.
I keep going.
I keep going.
19 again.
Okay, he rolls a breath attack.
How
good.
close am I to it?
20 feet.
I roll to reflex and go higher and closer.
28 to hit.
Yes.
I roll a reflex. No, I roll to take no damage.
Okay, roll.
28.
20 each. You are incinerated.
However, there's no rope left.
Alright. I roll a reflex to jump.
You
and
cannot
make
jump
it to
20
last foot.
feet.
I have a +5 jump, I think.
Okay, you can make it 10 feet.
Plus rope. Or plus...
You have force
Tape,
push?
I jump
You
10
got
feet,
force
and
push.
then I use the 12 feet of rope that I have.
Roll this.
What it would be, like a craft check, a reflex?
No, he's literally just rolling it out.
11 plus what?
No,
Nothing.
it's just straight 11.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
But it's a
You
concentration.
grab it by the toe. Your ropes around it.
Which toe? Front or back?
His back foot. It's a wyvern as you get closer.
Oh, okay.
It's not a full dragon.
It's Alduin.
You can see that he's just slowly going in the distance. All you guys see through the clouds was like,
Hey, Claudius.
you just heard random rope noodle sounds like wet slurping noodles.
Is there next of kin that we can inform?
Zithad.
No.
He's not technically next of kin, but he is.
I mean, he's your brother. It's the closest thing he knows.
Except for the moon wizard.
You're gonna go see him right now.
You're about to see.
You're about to meet your maker.
Literally.
Literally. It works.
I'm on the dragon.
Sort of.
Well, I am.
You're gonna get
Roll a
eviscerated
stealth
by
check.
this thing.
You have to beat 41. I know you can do it too.
42.
Oh!
Wait, really?
Are you kidding me?
Do you have a 30?
Dragon is
Oh my
unaware
God.
that you are hanging from its toe. Little gnome, that if he
found
turns
his
to stone,
transportation.
just bring the dragon down with him since he weighs 2 billion pounds. Yeah, you're just gone now. You're just gone. Like, you're off. Like, he's been flying this whole time. Been grabbing onto this rope.
I told you I was gonna have a side shanty.
You're not getting a side shanty.
So, Ring is gone.
As you see Ring sail off into the distance, you guys overhear the people of town.
7-shot salute.
What is wrong with Luca?
I just imagine we're all standing in town and Ring.
We're just watching him leave.
No, we're not even. We didn't. Like, it's just, we're standing in town looking at, like, the board, looking at shops, and you just
see
hear,
it like
Behind. Anybody hear that? Nope.
He's like a kid.
You three roll a perception check.
You're also like 7 years
Perception check.
old.
70.
That is a 15.
you won't need me for a while.
Give me
Hey.
lasagna.
Give me a glass of water,
Get your own
please.
lasagna.
Give me lasagna.
Whatever.
70.
30.
You two both clearly hear the gnome as he was yanked off the ground after shooting his junk jet in the air, and he is just sailing off in the distance.
Wonder if I should have saved him.
Probably can.
I should probably hire someone else. Is there someone else we can hire, like a board?
It would be just as
We're just gonna
obedient.
Yeah. We need a bad boy. Matt, get over here.
You guys can actually feel some, like, spirits from the eternal realm talking back and forth. You don't see anything, but you can overhear whispers.
Hey, talking about how an idiot just latched onto a dragon and flew away.
You hear them talking about Pharasma,
Oh.
Oh, good.
Oh, goody.
the goddess of death, stealing faiths because they can be used as energy.
I open up the bag. The bag of souls.
You hear
That-
nothing in there.
Do I suck anything in?
Nope.
Darn.
It gets really, really cold, and like it starts snowing in the immediate area where you are in Sandpoint.
It's snowing in real life as well.
No, that's what he's talking about.
Oh.
In Sandpoint,
Okay.
it's snowing in this little area. It's just like slowly building up on the ground. Kids are walking by.
I run around. I smell high. I make the word high in snow.
In common, the kids now are screaming because they see a word spelled out in the ground in snowy, slushy ice
In the desert.
in the desert and run to their homes.
This is a sign.
I hit all of you.
This is great.
So Josh is gone.
We're missing half our party.
So obviously we need to go and hire someone new now. And that
So obviously Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Who wants to be a player? We'll make a new game and then we'll.
No, even
Matt's
better,
not
just,
even
like,
here.
We should just have like some random guy following us around who's just like the new Ring, and then Ring comes back like 10 minutes later and says, "You've already replaced me."
Where? I want to know where he's going.
You guys should like go find a random potted plant, put a rope around it, and drag it behind you with like this rudimentary gnome hat that's on.
I already have one. It's Boney. He's just kind of
Never
like
summoned the grunt.
what? Oh yeah, the grunt. I forgot about that. I forgot about the grunt.
That's what he is. He's
Can I Is there like anything of Ring that we have? Like anything that fell off of him? Well, no, nothing.
Nope.
Not even like a bit of tape. It's just like on the ground. That's kind of like fallen from the air.
All incinerated.
Sad. Because I was gonna.
I didn't get you a fork because I hate you.
You also didn't give me a glass of water.
Did you ask me for one?
I did.
Yeah.
I did when you
When?
ran up the stairs.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You better go.
You can have mine.
I don't want that water. That's ice. That's ice. We're talking about important things. You to leave.
So you overhear them talking about Pharasma, the goddess of death, stealing faiths because they can be used as energy. You hear them talk about faiths, wishing they could even just see one. To wield that kind of power in the eternal realm, you hear that there's a library in this area that has stored information for a price.
Knowledge is power.
Listening intently, you now know it's across town nearby where the order is.
I go there.
I'm following him.
When you come up to the order, you can see the library is directly next to the order. It is an actual building in the Eternal Realm, not existing as you know it has never existed right next to the order. It's in the order's cemetery. There are no doors, no locks, but there are 2 guards by the door. As you get closer, you begin to notice a few things. The doors were actually blown off.
Huh?
Streaks of lightning
Knowledge thief.
now embellish the arches of the entrance. Papers are strung up all over with the knowledge thief's face on them. Some have daggers in like a dartboard. Others have faces drawn on them. Warning signs are packed around the library courtyard, warning the knowledge thief and those who support him to run away.
I need some more water.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Nah, I don't want it. I don't want his cooties.
Chug his.
Chug it right now. Leave it empty. I need him back.
Like, give him the ice.
You can do it. I believe in you.
You couldn't drink it from his cup. Ring!
Get back down here. We shouldn't even. He's not even here. He's gone.
He's not even here.
He's not here.
Wait, he will?
He will be.
Will he, though?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
I want him to succeed every single roll, and then leave forever. This is his side shanty. He becomes like Conan the Barbarian or something.
Yeah.
Of like the Eternal Realm, taming dragons and stuff. He becomes like Aegon the Conqueror of the Eternal Realm. And then it's like we're like saving the world, and he's just like.
As you approach the library, the guards don't appear to be on edge at all. But as you get to the doorway, they both immediately block your path. They begin sniffing you guys as you walk in slowly, then grumble and grumble and grumble. As you walk into the library, you can hear them muttering to themselves, saying weird things. And they hear, did you hear? They got him.
Ooh.
Yeah, I heard. They just took off with him.
Yeah, the dragon.
You walk around the room as most of the books have been taken.
I wish to stay by the guards. Caught who, might I?
They don't even notice you're behind them.
Caught who?
10 sprites.
See how it is. See how it is. Walk in sad.
Cold turkey.
I walk in sad. I look back at them
Eternal
once, making a sad face.
They're not even looking at you. They're still looking for you.
Dang
They're
it.
talking again. He goes, yeah, they're going to take him to the castle.
Oh, the castle.
The castle, you say? Okay, I'll just be on my way. I pretend to walk away.
This time they actually stop talking and they're staring at you as you walk in.
Dang it.
I was like, Chuck. I need a new ring. Okay, what is that? That actually might be good. I think it's actually...
No, it's not.
19. Wait a minute. Yes, 19. For stealth.
Yeah, you succeed from where you're standing. However, they're still looking directly at your area because of him.
Is there still like an eye symbol in my
Yes.
Dang it.
You walk around the room
Yeah.
as most of the books have been taken. Pillars are knocked over.
No.
Paintings of chromatic dragons all around the
Did you get
room
more ice?
are slashed.
What?
Did you get more ice? Where'd my ice go? Did you steal my ice? Give it back.
What are you talking about?
Thank you for joining us for Pathfinder Banter. Have a great night.
Ah, there we go.
We literally woke up, walked into town, into a library. Good game.
Good game.
That's it.
Hey, and I
GG.
disappeared on a dragon.
Yep.
Side shanty.
And you reappear.
Pillars are knocked over. Paintings of chromatic dragons are slashed all
Oh.
around the room. The beautiful art of this realm destroyed.
Good.
The knowledge thief struck this place hard.
Oh,
A small dragon crawls along the ceiling, falling down and landing with a thud at your feet.
It's gross.
Its arched back comes up to about your eyes, almost arching like a cat. The dragon's head looks intently at each of you. Then the
Where's
dragon,
his head?
It's
Is
like
it
down
like-
here, looking up at
Yes, I knew it!
My eyes are up here.
you. Shut up. bonus XP. If you will. Then the dragon turns into a beautiful young woman wearing her plain clothing. She starts walking away from you towards an aisle with only 5 books in it, and returns quickly with a book that had been toppled over onto the ground. Well, this is all we have on faiths. I assume that's why you're here. No one here really cares about the world of the living and all their strife, not since one of your own came and stole all of our knowledge. You can take that book with you.
Bless you.
The elders will come with new ones to
I
replenish.
said bless you to the lady.
She didn't sneeze.
Yes, she did. You were in character
Dragons.
talking.
You're like yelling at her. It's like, you did sneeze. I heard it. I heard it in my head.
Insanity +1 to live.
No.
You can give yourself -1 sanity now.
You can take that book with you. The elders will come with new ones to replenish what your kind have stolen.
Mm.
We may as well get new stuff anyways. You're handed a rugged book with gold emblems all over, connecting to one another. The book doesn't have any and the pages don't have an author in the beginning or anything. And there's a warning on the first page of the book.
I would like to take the book.
And the pages aren't numbered.
You have
The
the
numbers
book.
aren't paged.
I read the warning.
The books aren't paged.
To tamper
There's
with
no pages
one's
in the book.
faith is to distort their existence. To destroy one's faith is to erase their existence. To use one's faith is to justify their existence.
Mm-hmm.
The book continues on to explain that faith is a choice.
Does it have page numbers?
No.
What a poorly made book.
In layman's terms,
Where's the index?
it is a second soul that is much stronger than your actual soul.
Mm.
All sentient creatures are born with a soul to identify who they are and what they've learned.
Mm-hmm.
However, a faith is something chosen. The things you believe in, the God you devote your life to, the motto you live your life by, or the song of your existence. If someone were to steal a faith from another sentient creature, they would leave them empty, soon to die, as their will to live has been robbed of them. This, of course, is impossible. As soon by the assassin god Nero, who overcame his own soul being stolen, his family belongings, everything, they tried prying everything from his lifeless hands, but his faith burned even brighter. With the absence of a soul, his faith doubled in size, giving him a will to survive, and to show his enemies his faith is unshakable. He conquered all, and even killed the god of assassins. With the lack of a soul and his faith doubling up in there, giving him a will to live, there was nothing that can stop him.
Only because of his
Assuming his role, and now watches over those that would have their life stolen from them, assassinating the evil of the world rather than finding joy in death. Taking someone's faith is impossible. The resource needed to rip from its attachment to the soul is immeasurable. Even after death, the soul is taken by Pharasma and set to rest, bringing their memories and faith with them to the afterlife. The souls would deteriorate over time if not ferried to the afterlife, and this would be the only way possible for a faith to be taken and used. It is immeasurable in power, thus why many have attempted to steal faiths, but none successful to date. To control these faiths, though...
Stealed all over.
Stealed. We steal.
As you comment on the book.
The book also doesn't have a date on it.
You write in the margin, we stole the soul's faith.
Yeah, I whip out a.
You see, the next few
Book
pages
reviews.
have a more current writing to them.
Okay.
They look like they were more modern ink, less worn out.
Mm.
The blacks are a little bit darker, and the penmanship looks to be less smeared, like less damage over time. The paper's still old, but it's as if it was filled in later. You can just barely make out the first word on the torn page. The impossible has happened.
Oh, yeah, there it comes.
The word happened had been partially torn off. The next few pages were torn out, and the rest of the book is blank. Perception check.
Just getting it out there.
70.
21.
7.
Why do you just roll 7 all day?
15. 55 plus
70 all
15.
day, every day. Why are you rolling
26.
15? 26? How much do you have?
21.
Oh, good. Everybody's above 20.
Except for me, because I'm not
Except for you.
I'm way above 20.
You've actually gone to
Negatives.
primary. Yeah.
You're above.
I said the max is 30, so now you actually have to go like.
See, negatives are really just 20 to
Technically,
the left.
you actually rolled a 10 because the max cap for you have been placed at 30. So you did 30.
Oh my god.
You had to start over again, but you had 40 left, so you
I
started
made it
over again,
legendary.
and then you did 10. Yeah, so
I
you've
made it
leveled up.
legendary.
Yep.
Twice.
Yep. you're actually prestige level 2. 10. Okay.
How many hats did you get from that? For proceeding twice.
To control these faiths,
7.
you must be of celestial descent.
Mm.
Or
Wait.
have knowledge that transcends time.
I don't have knowledge, so that means option 1.
I don't have knowledge.
Even for demons, they are too pure of a power source. The gods would be capable of controlling them, but have no way of extracting them.
I extract vessels.
Okay. After your perception check, the paper isn't just blank. It appears to have... Oops.
Written in invisible ink.
No.
You
Hush.
just have to put in the microwave.
Hush, hush.
The
Got one of
inconveniently
those
placed
special, like,
microwave.
little blue lights.
I spilled coffee on the book.
No.
I go get a fork.
I go grab my...
After your perception check, the paper isn't just blank. It appears to have designs on the pages, but they are only slight ripples in the paper, like the ink was stolen off the pages themselves. You cannot make out what it is, though.
Can I take out a scratch piece of paper and do that thing where I, like, press...
And then you
As
just...
soon as you would press a piece of paper over there, you can't even see the design that used to be there.
Dang.
You ruined it.
Yeah,
Get 'em!
I ruined it. No.
Book thief.
You have all the information you can from this
I wait for the
library,
new one.
as you have the only book that was necessary.
You said earlier that the person, the thief, was a magic thief or so?
Or now.
Knowledge.
Thief. Okay.
Was he stealing celestial knowledge so he could steal faiths?
Stealed faiths? Yeah.
Stealed faiths?
This little book is like the...
From Donald's earlier stealth check,
What stealth check?
he was able to
I wasn't there.
overhear the guards on the front
You said it failed?
at the moment.
It's not ongoing!
Yes, it is actually.
Since when?
I didn't even read the book. I'm still like crouching down. It's like, okay, it's finally gotten to...
I kept it for a reason.
Got it.
You hear the guards talking. They've taken the gnome, the bloodkin of the knowledge thief, to the realm prison.
The knowledge. I knew who the knowledge thief was.
The moon wizard.
It's the moon wizard. It was so obvious.
Wait, we took him out of the game though.
They said he was taken.
Unable to complete
He was
quest.
taken by Barazal.
The moon
The
wizard
dragon.
was. The moon wizard was removed from the game. Remember in the patch notes? He's not here anymore.
Wait a minute, Barazal the dragon? Yeah, you did get stolen by...
Well, no, I'm talking about the moon wizard.
No, I mean, like, you
There is no moon wizard.
Barazal the dragon is...
Barazal the dragon
prison.
guard
Yeah, I know
is
that.
actually taking you
But I
to
can't be the
eternal
blood king
prison.
of someone who's been removed from the game.
Patch notes.
Do you hear the guard say
Patch notes.
after that Barazal has taken him, he will be executed by morning if he does not tell us where the knowledge thief is.
He's at the
He
moon.
sneers each time he says knowledge thief. You remember where the prison is in Sandpoint. It's south of the entrance.
The castle.
He looks at all of you for a moment, the guard, turning around.
Can you see me now?
He's just looking at us and you're
Are
like...
you friends with the knowledge thief?
Knowledge thief? No. We have no idea who he is.
I get up.
A random helmet pops in front of the man's face.
He immediately puts his hand on the blade. Like immediately both of them are like, oh!
You violated the law!
Do you say that to him?
Get a bucket.
Get a bucket.
What say you in your defense?
They're
The
slowly,
gods know what you have
they're
done.
slowly getting ready to pull out their blades.
I'm kidding.
I wasn't here.
So you're not related or in knowledge of who the knowledge thief is.
You said the knowledge thief was a gnome?
No.
Oh.
The gnome is the bloodkin to the knowledge thief.
Oh.
We sense the same presence on him.
Oh. And how long ago was this?
A dragon named Zithad is also the
you'll love this. He's stowed away on Barazal, the dragon guard. He was coming here for our shifts. Oh, he's in for promotion, that one.
Let me tell you a secret. That idiot gnome wasn't stowed away. He's just an idiot.
He's just trying to get what he calls a side shanty. I have no idea what that is.
Takes that secret for free.
Oh.
Puts it in his soul. Now he has taken
How's
the
that a
secret.
secret? I'm just saying he's
You
a...
said, let me tell you a secret.
Oh, no.
Oh, did I say secret?
You
Yeah,
idiot.
you-
You're giving away our secrets.
Your greedy reputation, British.
Not only is it greedy, it's just flat out ignorant. Just giving him out for free. Free handouts!
Oh.
I have enough wealth to spare.
He's
Oh, we're not...
poor.
I'm
we're
giving out to the poor. You
It's
can keep that
charity
one for
secrets.
free.
But no, we do not know this gnome. But it would be really helpful
We do not know this. No.
if you
But
if
he is
you
an
were
idiot.
to point out where he would be later on, like I don't know, like the prison or so. I heard from a source, not you, someone else, different, here.
Upon landing in the prison, you are immediately numbed. Your body is numb. I really am just going to quit this game. I will never come back. I will not regret it at
Can I
all.
roll to reflex the numbness?
No.
Damn it.
You can't feel anything and you can't move. Like, kind of like when you turn yourself into stone.
Am I stone?
No.
I turned to stone.
However,
double numbed.
this is involuntary.
Can I
Wait.
turn to stone?
Yes.
Being
I do
double
it.
numbed means you're unnumbed.
Part of your skin starts turning, and then it just turns back to fleshy goodness.
Gross.
Gross, fleshy goodness.
The guard,
My own flesh.
dragon
sickens me.
turning back into a beast-like form, carries you down to a small cellar and tosses you into a large cell. Closes the door. Pray to your god that your death sentence changes to be a quick one. If he can even hear you, that is. He laughs as he walks away.
He.
You
My
have,
god's a she.
Right.
You have not been disarmed.
You still have your hat, which is basically everything.
But you can barely move at all. You're lying on your back, staring at the ceiling,
How long do I have?
left alone to your thoughts. As the guard leaves you, the room gets very...
How long do I have?
Assume my god's gender.
He just keeps laughing as you can hear... You can clearly hear your own voice echoing down the hallway. Doesn't care, just still laughing.
I want a lawyer.
Who do you think my god even is? It's not a he. It's Serenere.
Pick one.
Serenere.
He still won't hear you here. Laughs, keeps walking
Are you
away.
talking about Malachar?
not here to smite you.
Are you talking about Malachar?
What do you do? Guard tells you
I
to
picked the lock with my
pray to your
Restarted Ring.
god.
Turns out
There's no
Ring is
lock.
getting that side shit he's always
no.
wanted.
What do you mean?
I think we have to go save
There's
him.
no lock.
He didn't lock the door.
There's no door.
You can't move.
I used my Restarted Ring with my mind powers to walk.
You're able to get up and just walk now.
Oh.
So I
Right.
leave.
Hit a wall. Can't walk through the door. You can just barely make the outline of the actual Sandpoint door. That slight bluish haze over it.
It's the locked
It's your worst enemy.
The door looks familiar.
No.
No
Door is
door
actually-
can hold me.
Roll,
Except
roll
this
an
one.
intelligence check.
No.
No door can
Roll
hold
an
me.
intelligence
No.
check.
He's just
No.
freaking out the cell. No door can hold me.
Roll
No.
an intelligence check.
Kill me now! Kill me!
8. It's a mimic door. It's actually going to infest your mind, find your fears, and then just convert itself into that, thus making a mental wall that you can't walk through. It is the door at the end.
I have to face my fears. I try the door.
Guard's laughing as he's walking away still.
I try the door.
Pray to your knowledge, thief! Ha ha!
Who is... No. I don't even know who that is. I try the door.
Nothing happens. The door's locked.
I pick it.
I've been framed, I tell ya.
With my mind.
You hear a small whisper back of your mind. It's not Caleb.
Caleb?
It's Caleb's boyfriend.
It sounds familiar.
Blackjack?
The room's filled with light. You can see every skeleton around you. The multiple cells down here feel less eerie when the entire dungeon is illuminated. You're able to move normally again. You hear a voice. Strange, yet you remember from some time long ago.
Joffrey.
Stand up, my son. We can't have someone as important as you die on the prison floor in a dump like the Eternal
I
Realm.
knew it was Joffrey.
Walk over to the jail cell door and
I
reach
did.
out your hand.
I am. I'm right here.
A wand appears in your hand.
No.
This feels wrong.
This is wrong.
Great. Now wave it around the door.
Oh.
Will it to obey your mind?
Obey!
What do you wish it to do?
Open!
The door opens.
Just imagine him like he's waving a
You
sticky vibe on the
have
ground.
conquered your fear of the
Open.
end door.
Level 20 gold.
As you just open.
I don't need to be
I've
here
already
anymore.
opened it too.
I don't need to be here
I've
anymore.
opened it into
I
heaven.
can just leave and go home.
You've conquered your
You walk over there.
Yeah, you just walk in.
Good night. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close.
It just
Open.
closes and opens and closes and opens.
I am the master of my own destiny.
Destroy.
Open.
Destroy.
It opens a little faster
Oh.
and slams up against the side, just kind of rattles a little bit. Meanwhile, you guys have left the library at this point,
Oh,
past the guards. You guys have gotten all you can from them, and you're
They didn't even throw us in prison.
Nope, you guys convinced them. I mean, they don't smell bloodkin of the knowledge thief on you guys,
No, it's
but now you've got a friend who's in the eternal prison.
I pull out Ring's sock that I clearly have.
Because you've stolen my clothes.
Because I've stolen his clothes before.
And what
Sniff
are you-
this down. Bring me to him. No, I don't
Are you
have-
doing it to
No,
your
I
dog?
No, I don't have a sock.
no.
But you do have an apple.
Oh no.
A rotting apple has been rotting in
A rotting apple
So they-
that has been owned by you.
So they do smell him on them.
Do they?
They smell bloodkin.
Do they?
They smell bloodkin.
Can I smell it?
No.
Okay.
It'd have to be a magical hound of some sort that could actually be able to execute.
I'm a
purpose.
magic hound.
You also have a magic hound.
Let's see if he can hear me in this realm. Son, come to me.
Nope, can't hear anything. But you start feeling a warm presence.
Where did all of our
Peter
followers
Pan.
go?
I'm
Feel it
standing in
inside
someone's
you.
campfire.
You feel it inside you.
Oh.
You can feel your son.
Gross.
Your nose has been heightened. You can smell Ring on the apple, the rotting apple.
Man,
As you're
both
sniffing
nostrils,
it, the
it's
guards
feeling
are
around.
starting to... As it's out of your pocket, you start hearing the guards sniffing from the library. They're starting to look your
I
direction.
track down the scent and I begin walking towards the scent.
You start running towards the Eternal Realm prison.
Follow my
Guys.
robe and my slippers.
All you guys see is Luca pulls a rotten apple out of his pocket.
I've already started heading towards the prison before they even
Yeah. At this point, you've caught up to it. He's this way. He already knows where he is.
You
Don't
follow
worry,
right
guys, I
behind
know
me.
it. He's this way.
Oh, you guys make it over to the Eternal Prison without much halt, as everybody's still asleep. That's the nighttime for the Eternal Realm. And there stands the castle. Very tall. It exists in the Eternal Realm and out of the Eternal Realm.
Time to
The
storm
stone
this
walls.
castle.
There
Wait.
are 2 full-sized dragons that are walking side by side in front of the main entrance, which is big enough to actually handle a dragon walking through.
Okay, we're not fighting these guys at all.
Let's not storm this
One of them-
castle.
Is the one, because you noticed earlier, is the one that he took off on, swinging after. Just like that! Random screaming in the background.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
I walk up to this dragon, wyvern actually, as you said.
Yep.
And I ask him.
The other one's a full dragon.
So, it appeared I've come to the knowledge that a gnome has grappled onto you, and you've taken him here.
Yes, it was actually very difficult to track down. I didn't know gnomes just don't have a scent.
Wasn't that hobbits?
There was something. I felt something. I look and it wasn't there.
Mm.
There's a piece of rope. I flossed that out. And as I'm flying, I felt uneasy.
Mm.
I started getting sicker and sicker. But then I realized I wasn't getting sicker. I was actually getting heavier. I looked on my back, and there's just a stone statue hugging one of my fins as I started flying at hyperspeeds to try to get to the Lindworm Kingdom.
Mm.
It was a tiny man with a hat that was as tall as he was.
Yep, that's a no.
That's our tiny
That's
man.
our-
As I
tiny
slowed down, oh, so he's your gnome.
Yes, I own him.
We're from Chelix.
No.
Chelexia.
No,
Chelix.
shut up.
Chelexia.
Chelix. Where I'm from.
Freaking Nazis. That's exactly what Chelexians are.
Yes, that is our small person.
So, you claim to follow the knowledge thief as well, then?
No. We just haven't been looking after
He
him
is
for a while.
bloodkin to the knowledge thief.
He has no relation to the knowledge thief.
Well, he probably does, but...
No,
I mean,
he has no relation
Oh,
to
you're
the
right,
knowledge
he doesn't.
thief.
It doesn't matter, he'll be executed by morning.
Yo, look, he not
Where's his fair trial?
Fair trial, he was given one. He shouldn't have come into this realm. This is not a realm for those that are not dragon. In fact, maybe we should make an inquiry as to why you are here.
I'm just as dragon as you, wyvern!
Yeah, where's your two
He
little stubby
literally
arms, nerd?
opens his mouth and then just over you. And then just holds you in his mouth for a while.
I'm still standing like this.
Yes, you are. You're on your back, but you're standing strong with your feet out.
You obviously crawl up his throat and just kill him from the inside.
Roll a perception check.
Dargan.
Darn.
Oh. Rolled onto my phone. Can I re-roll that?
No.
Nope, it still counts.
Okay. That is a 22.
22. Okay. You see a little bit of light coming off from the throat area. And you smell this acidic stench.
It's gross.
Roll an intelligence check.
I know what it is.
Does he have like
Absorb it.
strep
He's
throat or
doing an
something?
acid breath attack.
Yeah,
Absorb it.
they call it a Dargan oven.
Oh, good.
You can
I-
see he
I-
locks his teeth together as hard as he can.
I acid spit back at it.
Oh, gross. I'm pretty sure it's like a
It
dating
ignites
thing.
it prematurely, and he coughs you out with a bunch of your little, like, tassels and little armor pieces just singed. Smoke. He stares at you. You looked at you. From his chin to his nose as tall as you. He's just sitting there and just takes his tongue, fork, poof, hits you and knocks you back like 30 feet.
I should march back up to him. How dare you! I am as much dragon as you.
Spins and a little tail whip. Poof.
I come back. I
You
am.
guys should like sneak in while he.
Yeah.
I am as
Here,
much.
hey, can I roll a stealth check?
I am as much dragon as
Here,
you,
I'm gonna
sir.
get down and wait until I get like the line.
Let's just speed up time.
You've taken 48 damage from one tail whip.
I'm gonna
Don't care.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check. That's a 13. I get down.
Dragon does not see you.
I get down.
What about the other
Can I
dragon?
speed
He
up
does.
time?
Yeah.
Can I speed up time
I
and
get back.
force push and just go right through?
I mean, you can attempt to. You
I do
more likely can attempt to.
I do it.
You are met with a tail.
Wait, I have a better idea. You want to go, dragon? I'll fight you.
I am as much dragon as you, sir.
I take off my glove and I slap him in the dragon face.
The other dragon immediately purses its lips and then shoots a small fireball in the air, preceded by 2 or 3 more in quick procession like...
It's Morse code.
Yeah. Oh, reinforcements.
The fires of Gondor.
You just hear flapping as you just see like 1.
You are no gentle dragon, and they keep
2.
slapping him with the
I'm like being serious.
4 more are coming off in the distance.
Oh my god.
Now it's my turn to fight my way out from
Fight
the
like a
inside.
man! Here, let me get into my armor as I take off my robe. I have my armor on underneath.
You hear the voice again in the back of your head. Take the stairs up 1 floor and walk down the hallway to the end.
Okay. I destroy the door first. I say disintegrate.
It opens up even harder this time.
Blow up.
It starts like rattling.
Turn on fire.
You hear the voice again. What are you doing? Hurry up.
Okay,
Down
fine.
the hallway. You walk down the hallway. Before you go upstairs, taking one last sad look at the door, it implodes on itself. It just
Just a black hole
shards
forms.
of wood from the outside just slowly sucking into itself, and then
No, it's like Interstellar.
and then there's
Fourth
just
Dimension.
pieces of
Yeah.
wood shit all
Folding
over
into
the
that.
ground as the door is gone.
I missed you
You're met
so.
almost immediately by a guard that transforms into a dragon and prepares to blast you with fire.
Stop.
The voice speaks quickly. You can hear his smile as he speaks. Reach deep inside yourself. Call the power that sleeps deep in your soul. Thrust your free hand out towards your enemy.
Stop.
And with a bellowing strength,
Stop.
yell out, magic missile.
Yeah.
As strong as you can, with as much muster as you can, while imagining 1,000 arrows piercing your enemy.
Magic missile at level 1.
Magic missile.
You feel your soul and faith burn deep inside your chest as you feel almost pained as the blood flowing through your veins begin to feel electrified with magic. As the surface of your palm glows bright, 60 beams of light burst from your palm, swarming in every direction, but aiming only at the guard in front of you. At this moment, you imagine the arrows piercing your enemy. The magic missile shoots through the dragon from every direction. You hear him scream in agony until all that's left is a few scales on the ground.
I just killed a dragon by myself.
Smaller, but you do kill a dragon.
Take that.
My goal isn't to kill dragons just on my own, is to become one.
I don't care. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
It really
The
is
wall in
becoming
front of you.
Malachar.
He is.
Behind that dragon. Run at it as hard as you can. With every step, imagine the walls getting colder and colder. The smell of the frozen tundras in Navarastia burning through your nostrils. As you reach the wall, punch it as hard as you can, while picturing the volcanoes of Tianzia erupting, their mighty
Sorry,
boom
Tom, this is
as your
a
fist
no.
collides with the stone
Tiny
wall.
little gnome.
What are you doing?
I did that.
Well, did what?
I was running, and then I punched the wall.
You just ran, nothing happened. You just ran and pushed the wall.
That's what you said
I
to
hurt
do.
your hand, though.
You hear the smile disappear off of the voice. He goes, oh. Again, a few steps back. Run at the wall as hard as you can. With every step, imagine the walls getting colder and colder. The smell of the frozen tundras of Navarastia burning in your nostrils. As you reach the wall, punch it as hard as you can, while picturing volcanoes of Tianzia erupting. The mighty boom as your fist collides with the stone wall. What do you do?
I did that.
He's
I did what
telling
you-
you what to do.
You did what?
I'm doing what you just said.
What do you do?
I run as fast as I can. And
Wow.
I imagine
There you go.
that the wall is turning into ice, and then I punch it.
It's very cold when you punch it. Nothing happens.
Brisker ice. Brisker ice.
Volcano.
Brisker ice. Volcanoes.
Nothing happens. What do you do?
Lava
he's
boy, lava
he's starting to
girl.
yell at this point. You hear the doors down the hall. Other dragons are starting to come up staircase. Smaller dragons.
Get colder. Please.
Run at the wall as hard as you can. Every step the wall is getting colder and colder. And as your fist meets the wall, picture the volcanoes of T and Zia just erupting with the might of your fist.
I'm running as fast as I can, and with every step, the wall is getting colder, and I'm about to punch it, and some volcanoes are exploding in Tanzania.
As you're running, you can actually smell the frigid ice tundra of Navarastia again. As your fist
Smells
collides
like Helica.
with the wall, the stone coated in fire as you punch through, exploding in the wall, the pieces. You stand up as the dust settles. You find yourself face to face with the Knowledge Thief, enemy of the Eternal Realm. Well, I didn't think it'd take you that long, but then again, being my son, it's not difficult to see that you pick up some
do it.
fashioning.
You called
Come, we must rejoin your party out front. It's about to get bloody and they'll need our help.
Connector sponsored. As dragons are like covering the
They
sky.
are just like vulturing around right now.
And I keep on like marching back.
I'm sitting down.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're a dragon, so... Fight like a man! My glove is like burning, it's like
yeah,
singed.
your glove is just like destroyed.
Why are you here?
There'll be time for that. I need you to do this one more time. He pulls out his wand.
I don't want to get
One-
the wall colder with every
One
step.
more wall.
It was so hard the first time.
But now you've got the grasp of it.
But Dad, that's so much work. I don't wanna.
Dad, just do it for me.
Dad, do it for
You've got to learn on your own.
I was a wizard once.
You wished you were.
Shut up, Dad.
me. Shoot up, kid.
Let's go!
You don't know me.
He starts running at the wall with you. Picture what
Every
you
step,
smell.
the wall's getting colder.
You smell the
and
wall.
some
You smell the wall getting
volcanoes
colder.
in
Volcanoes that
Tanzania.
you both punch through. The front wall of the prison just friggin' explodes. There's just half the walls missing. Stone goes everywhere. Running out, you can see the Knowledge Thief, and right behind him is Ring. They step in front of you. He speaks. His face still covered by the hat, only his lips and chin are visible. His wry smile as he turns around. This is the Faithfinders. You've learned by now that you can actually summon the phase you've collected as pure energy. It's time to put it into practice, for this will not be an easy victory for us.
So many dragons.
Dargan.
He starts screaming in agony.
Oh.
You start seeing his purple robes start to burn until eventually you just see like this, it looks like a eruption of air. Sucks him up.
Oh.
And he flies, and almost you see his body almost disappear, and then just clothes being whisked into the wind, almost like that, and then just flies off towards the moon as you just hear her scream fade away. The dragons look left and look right. The two there, they just take off.
Oh.
They bolt. The other four dragons that are around, you see clouds move as they just stop, and they're like wind. They use gust, and they all just turn around and fly back.
What about the wyvern I was confronting?
Oh, he's gone.
Take to that, you wyvern.
I was more of a dragon than you.
I'm more of a dragon than you'll ever be.
Does he hear it?
You hear this laugh echo around the four of you.
Demise.
There's somebody missing.
Uh-oh.
The moon was.
Where's your girlfriend?
Yeah, I was wondering where she was.
Where's your girlfriend?
Where's your handler?
What?
Where's
She was
my
just on
girlfriend?
your back.
Yeah, you don't have one. Where's my
He
girlfriend?
took off.
Zip
the-
that.
Zip-Dad's still dead.
Hey, where's your girlfriend? Say that.
This laugh echoes from all around you.
We're in his reality marble.
Stupid reality marbles.
Where's my
I've been
handler?
watching you for some time now, but being able to know your location, to pinpoint where it is, I just had to wait for the right amount of information. Luckily, I was able to purchase some.
I go like this with the bag. Trying to hide the bag.
Oh, purchase some information. Huh.
I wonder who that could have been.
I didn't give away that.
Everyone roll
secrets.
an intelligence check.
I didn't give away that big of secrets.
I got a 6. I know exactly who he's talking about.
Standing in front
12.
of you is a large, muscular figure.
Me.
Shaq.
It gets dark. It gets dark. The sun is gone. The only light seems to be residual light from the horizon, just kind of illuminating just barely enough to see around. Figure standing about 15-20 feet. It's got a scythe in its hand, up and over its back. Its cape is made of black raven's feathers, going all the way down. You can see his hand come out as he's sitting here holding a little blue flame, just putting it out, just being able to barely tell that his skin is pale blue until he opens his eyes and you see the red burning into him. Now it's time to die.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, we've been through this before.
Oh yes, but first we'll extract your faith. We've learned how now. You won't be coming back this time.
You wanna bet?
Roll an intelligence check.
Throw a glove at him.
Everyone.
Oh, I rolled even worse.
Wait, no, I'm
Unnatural
not using
20.
I'm using my original
Ugh.
dice. You bought me.
Natural
I got the
5.
same thing I got in that dice.
7.
12.
Natural
Wait a
5.
minute.
I know
12.
exactly who he was talking
Unnatural
about.
20.
Unnatural 20.
Nothing personal, kid.
Luckily, you get it because of the studies you've done in Jin
Okay.
Sauce.
Yay.
It's
I got a
I don't know
natural
if that's a good
5.
thing or
I
not.
know exactly who he was talking about when he said he bought some.
It's a Shinigami.
Ooh, fun.
Is it a
Oh.
book? Does he have a book?
Does he have a book?
He has a scythe.
Does he write names?
It's
on
a
his
death
site?
site. If you write names on the site, so they die.
So stupid. But I love
There's
it.
no space left.
I wish I knew more
I'm
about
gonna have to erase
Shinigami.
some of the names on here.
They come back to life.
No, there's like a little papyrus scroll. that
Based,
comes- that
based
comes
on the
out.
information from your studies in Jin Shalas, you know that they are feared and truly impartial, merciless harbingers of death. Shinigamis are relentless in their pursuit of dispensing quickly and just deaths upon those who seek to disrupt the delicate balance of life. Unlike other more sinister bringers of doom, Shinigamis do not take pleasure in their work. They do not seek to impose suffering. They hate it, but they're also the best at it. Some individuals, aptly described by their kin as rogue Shinigamis, to either more merciful or more despicable forms of execution, and are either lawful good or lawful evil. Victims who have had their lives spared by kind Shinigami praise angels of death for their clemency and willingness to listen to the victim's plight, while other dastardly survivors have successfully cheated or bribed their way out of death
No logic.
by manipulating credulous or less honorable Shinigami.
You have a lot
You
of
can
sprites.
sense
Luckily, I
motive
don't know any of this.
that
Until
This
you
guy
tell
seems
me.
pretty good.
you can roll a sense
Let's
motive.
go on a
if you
limb.
have.
It's probably a like a life scythe. Like you write people's names on the scythe, they live. They can't die. But then he can also kill people with the
18.
scythe itself.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just
Doesn't
negates
take
the
much.
entire
He's
thing.
pure evil.
Oh, goody.
Not even like true evil, he's just pure evil. It's like off the evil alignment scale.
Chaotic.
This
He's in
is-
that. He's past the bottom corner.
Yeah.
This is a true boss fight, as he is fully statted. Every ability, every spell, every point.
Where are we in relation to him?
You are surrounding him.
Okay.
He's in the center.
Go for it's a tree.
Velica!
You.
Great!
You were busted out of the prison. You guys were coming from the library.
This is in town, by the way.
Velica. No.
Actually, Ring was discussing things.
Me.
You were discussing things with the dragon over here, and you were glove slapping the other while you smartly stayed over here.
And where did I just bust?
You busted out of the wall right there.
Also, my glove is right here.
He threw the glove at the Shinigami.
Actually, no. I have Mac's thing. It's on him. The glove's just like kind of hanging off like this scythe.
You have not had a chance to throw it at him yet?
No, I threw it at him like immediately after I saw him. I threw it at his feet. You and me.
He threw down the gauntlet.
You and me! I'm
guess
surprised
it's
you
a
didn't
1v1.
walk over, reach up, and just slap him with it.
It's a 1v1, guys.
Well,
we have to
while
fight
he's
back.
monologuing, I'm like just like slapping his knee with it. He's like really tall.
They're sitting there.
He's like in his mouth. He's like, what
Roll
the heck?
your initiative.
Is this a surprise
Nat
round?
20.
'Cause
No.
we are surprised, sort of. Well, he did monologue, so we know of his presence. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
17.
I'm going last.
14. What'd you get?
I got 8.
Not too bad.
It was bad.
28.
Natural 20.
Oh.
You go first.
I go second.
Third.
I used my rogue's initiative bonus. This is a surprise round.
I used my tape to kill him.
No,
I
we-
use my tape.
No, we would have to roll.
So, Claptus, Shinigami,
Me.
14.
Me.
14.
Me.
but it's not a surprise round.
Me. I know, me.
What'd you get?
17.
14 and not 8.
Okay, because I heard you skip and saying me,
Me.
but then like, I don't take you seriously.
I'm gonna need to borrow this just for now. So I'm gonna have it very soon.
Don't forget you have new stats. You've been patched.
Oh, you're right.
Oh
My
crap.
height's, oh crap, my height's slightly down. What does that
And
mean?
you have a jester cart in your inventory.
Oh my gosh.
You have the gesture card.
Well, this thing's clearly of evil. Luckily, you know this. It's also your turn first.
Oh boy.
No,
Do
boy,
you
no.
warn us?
You guys totally can't tell it's evil, right?
They can roll a sense motive, however, you
I
know
think that's-
initially, because of your knowledge of Shinigami now.
Are you gonna make us roll
I
this
mean,
sense
he
motive?
looks like a pretty bad dude, but...
No.
I think I'm willing to
It
give it a
reminds
chance.
me of my uncle.
Chad, you said there's a way that we could talk our way out of every situation.
Yes.
Now would be the time to start.
Don't kill me.
Why?
Can we
That would
all
be the
hero
time-
point a diplomacy check
No.
and convince him?
I rolled craft to craft a PowerPoint on why not to kill us.
Craft a power.
Well, he did say, remember, he did say to Joey, specifically only Joey,
Yes.
that we could bribe him or talk to him.
Depending on what kind of Shinigami.
Well, yeah, but
it was.
if he's an evil Shinigami.
Yes.
Obviously, we have to give him evil things. Like,
Bribery would work, probably, maybe, could be. We could give him a life debt.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
would
could give
trade.
him-
I would trade Donald.
Yep.
In
I would,
exchange for all of us.
I would trade myself. just give Boney a good education.
I will.
Okay.
The
and
best colleges, the best schools.
That's all I need. Trump College.
Trump College.
Trump University.
Trump University.
Teach him how to build those walls. Just like his father.
Like his
Just
father.
like his father. I die.
I died.
I'm so confused.
I don't care. You guys can do whatever you want. It just his turn's first.
Yeah, I know.
You can decide
Wait a
what to
second.
do.
He doesn't have a handler?
No.
Correct. Rage level 5.
Oh, they're like, we can take a Shinigami. This is great.
Reality marble.
Yeah, that would be a great time to
You have a jingle now.
Yeah.
That's how he
For something
summons
that you've
it.
never used.
Exactly. Well, I've used once, twice,
Doesn't count.
Once.
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 Twice.
Yeah.
Once.
You used it once.
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 And I was here for
Once.
the end of it.
Yeah.
The very end of it.
Once.
You used it
Once.
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 With opportunity to derail the game 3 times with it. And didn't.
Twice. Once.
I used it twice at one time.
Guys, pretty bad.
Clearly.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is he?
17.
1 being bad, 10 being pretty
Negative 17.
2.
Okay. Just,
1 being bad, 10 being really bad.
2.
so quite bad. Okay.
properly
You
bad.
guys
Steal
just
candy
genuinely
from a
having
baby.
this conversation in front of this Shinigami who's getting ready to charge.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
listen,
using up all our
this-
time just to have a nice conversation.
Confidence is key to everything, Chad.
Hey, if we don't notice he's there.
He doesn't.
He
exist.
If we can't see him, he can't.
Yeah, convincing the enemy they don't exist so they can't
Oh my
hurt you.
God.
Exactly.
We've never tried that before. We
Only
should
a
try it.
bard can pull that off.
I don't know, Chad. What
Yeah.
if we all work together?
Time to start my multi-class.
Hey,
Start off on the right foot.
Yep.
have I started multi-classing now?
No.
Or is it just the item?
What item?
The wand that you gave me that makes me
You
magic?
haven't multi-class yet.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yep.
Because I
Hey,
remember
if you
you
said
saying
you wanted to,
Do
we
I
could die.
do I still
I remember
have
you saying you were going to force us to
Yes.
multi-class.
the harp that the Spider King gave me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
still have that.
Unless you sold it like everything else you
Wait a
sold.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait, he sold that?
No,
I said, yeah, unless he sold it like everything
Oh.
else he sold.
I don't sell my gear.
He just always had it like strapped to his back. It's
You
like
just sell your friends.
Exactly.
he sells secrets, but not his harp. Not the harp.
Never the harp.
Anything but the harp.
He could have sold secrets about the harp.
Ah, crap. He
If I
did.
knew anything about the harp.
You could have made it up.
That's true.
So what's the plan?
Shoot it.
Shoot it. Do it.
We do what we do.
He's
every
magical,
night.
right?
We take over the world.
He's not like a demon.
This is a boss. There is actually more XP in killing it, if you can, than there is talking your way out of it.
Oh, okay.
Because Shinigamis, also, their character is that they can be talked out of it. You probably could figure out a way to buy your way out of it, or owe your way out of it, or, like, exchange your way out of it. Who knows? Maybe you could.
Look,
However, you're talking, like... Okay, the equivalent in the book, XP, where you guys are at, is 2 levels.
Oh,
I owe you my soul, bro.
there's this guy named Kira who could use some
If
help
you
from
beat
me.
him. But maybe, like, half if you talk your way out.
If you go talk to him instead.
Which is one level.
No, like, half of a level.
Oh, okay.
Not half of all that, half of a level. Whereas...
Nice conversation. Nice talk, man. What's that?
Oh, I saw the nat 20!
20!
That was an
No!
assist.
4.
It's the help action where you throw it at
Yeah,
yourself and they
well,
throw
you're
it
first. You
themselves.
told them they're all evil. Did you tell them that there's also the option of talking them out of it?
No.
You all are free to make a sense motive.
I botched.
I didn't get good.
He's bad.
Wait a
Pretty
minute.
much
I actually have a
it.
really good sense
There you
motive.
go. There's your sense
Wait.
motive.
I'm good.
You're welcome.
I know he's bad.
I
Love
know
it.
he's bad.
He's pretty bad.
Oh,
He's
that's not
quite
good.
bad, actually.
Oh, he's quite bad.
He's properly bad.
That's a 2.
He's lawfully bad.
That's no good.
I want waffles.
That's worse than evil.
His alignment is lawful evil.
Is it?
Hmm.
Well, yeah,
I
that
hope
makes
so.
sense because he has to be lawful evil or lawful.
Well, means that means he's the opposite of you. Because you're quite chaotic good, right?
What?
No, you're chaotic.
I'm gonna shoot him with my magic pistol.
You're
Alright.
pure evil.
Nat 20.
29. 31. To hit.
Defender wins.
We know what his
21?
AC
Oh,
is.
crap. We're done.
31.
Quick, write that down.
We need
31?
to talk now.
Yeah.
Ah, God.
31.
I have a plus 16 base attack bonus, which means I have to roll a 16 to hit him.
I know.
And then I won't be able to hit him again for all 3 of my other attacks.
Unless
I
you
could-
got 20.
I could
know, we haven't talked about Rajada in a long
restrain
time.
him and bring his AC down.
Forgot about
Because Rajada's just reloading his gun
Yeah.
for him all
Yeah.
the time.
No,
What?
not anymore,
I
actually.
could- what?
Because you know it's a bolt action.
I could restrain him and bring his AC down
Rashada's
since
been,
he's a little bit
Restrained.
restrained.
What's Restrained?
That's what I named my scarf, remember?
Restrained.
It was a mix between restrain and the name of the cape that I don't remember.
Strange.
Dr. Strange, alright.
Heck yeah.
I'll use my free auto hit ability with my Mage Hunter pistol because I want to hit him with it.
And learn magic.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I'm gonna harvest that guy's ribs for magic bullets.
Shinigami ribs.
It has to be my own.
I know. I'm just trying to make a
And-
fun joke.
So I do hit,
I'm
correct?
sorry, the
Yeah.
harbinger of
Hopefully.
good jokes.
Me.
19 plus 50 magical damage.
You do 50 magic damage. He does not lose anything.
He does.
Can you not take true damage?
Roll intelligence.
Who cares?
Yes. 9.
Since he's not taking anything else, that means he's actually going to have divine magic.
I don't like
Does
that.
not affect divine magic.
I don't like that.
I'll show him divine damage, alright.
Spencer,
Wait,
I
so
think
your matron
I think
pistol
we
isn't
should
really gonna
fuse.
be very helpful.
Yeah, let's do it.
to be more powerful.
I was looking at my cannon out. There's like 5 million damage. But yeah, you're right. Let's.
We can still use the cannon.
But after we take like an action to
Oh, whatever.
to fuse.
We're right next.
How
to
about I do my thing and then you go and fuse with me?
You know what? You know what?
You know it's a team effort.
I know. It's a full
You
run
know
action
what
with
you
my
can
cannon,
do? You can load your cannon, get in it, fire it at him, and I'll like jump in the way. And then we'll fuse, making a giant explosion.
What?
There we go.
So I'm gonna shoot with my cannon and then we're gonna fuse somehow?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds right. You would do that.
Did you
Why
not?
don't you go jump in front of a flying cannonball? Why don't you?
Shoot
I
another
mean,
hook.
fire
Hook another
yourself
dragon.
out of the cannon.
He's not a good.
What do you do?
I said pick another dragon.
So you shot twice.
I did,
What do you
and
do?
it only did 50.
Obviously, you pray for mercy because he is going to.
So you did the 50 damage, but you didn't do physical damage.
Correct.
So if I were to stab him, nothing would happen.
Severus.
There goes my new D6 that got added to my sneak
I
attack.
rolled. I rolled a perception.
Oh no, my D6 to
I
damage.
botched. Never mind.
That makes me so happy whenever
This
you
turn
botch
is a
yourself.
botch, guys.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, since you actually hurt him, he moves to attack you.
Oh,
So his
Bring it
back
on.
is turned.
pray for mercy.
Oh wait, I leveled up. Lucky Cures.
Correct. However,
He hits
it is
himself
not an
somehow.
attack.
It's not
It's
an
a
attack.
spell.
The spell.
You have to roll a fortitude.
A fortitude. A fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
Spells are so lame.
Fartitude.
He uses energy drain.
Pretty sure that's the first spell I've seen in this campaign ever.
So what?
I'm pretty sure that's the first spell I've ever seen ever in
I
this
told you I
campaign.
stand at everything.
I know.
You have to roll 4 of them.
4 fortitude checks.
Yes. The
4
numbers.
fours.
Or take my dice.
13.
Okay.
11. That's 17. And 20.
Okay. The 21 you negate. You lose 3 levels.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh.
Within 24 hours, you can roll to not lose them permanently.
Oh.
So much for gaining 2 levels. We're definitely gonna need those.
What is it like Munchkin? It's like kill this monster, go up 2 levels.
Yeah.
More like lose to this monster, lose everything. Am I right? Am I right?
Stop.
Seinfeld now.
Dying over there.
So now that we're all dead, I'm gonna fall back on my career as a comedian.
Good luck.
You know, I'm just gonna peace out. Later, bros. How many actions is using my reality marble? It's 1.
You don't have any of your... It costs your entire round to cast it, but you're also able to roll concentration checks to maintain what it is you're doing in that
Awesome,
marble.
I know.
So that
Silence
the
myself.
next round, you'll be able to actually do stuff within your marble.
Gotcha.
So you're still rolling concentration checks while doing those.
Mhm.
If you've been using it more by now, you probably could have had it free action.
That's fine. Fool. I think with portals, not marbles.
Stop.
Stop.
Marbles are for little kids.
I hate you.
Hey, you want this little thing? Because it's like take it off like a necklace, like just throw it off somewhere and it goes to a sewer drain.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my reality marble to me. The most powerful thing in this entire game. Don't even care about it.
He next casts Destruction on you.
On who?
On moi. Is that a spell too? That's
You die instantly.
Yep. If he moves and tries
Save
to
or die.
attack you with his scythe, he will.
bring it.
He actually won't be able to move because he already started attacking. If he moves, he can't attack again. Can't move, attack, move.
He knows how to play the game.
Whoa.
You know what I've been thinking?
That's so.
That Chad wants to kill us all now.
No.
He's tired of playing.
That magic
No,
is dumb.
no.
He's just tired of this campaign. He wants it to be over.
I've just been thinking, if I, like, properly leveled my character, I could probably be, like,
You lose 20
very
perma health.
good.
20
You know, if
perma
I
health,
actually
that's
leveled up my character
man,
past level
150.
7, I could probably kill this guy.
152.
Remember that one time we decided, oh, I'm gonna base all my like level bonuses off of the next PvP battle we're going to have.
Yeah.
Fun.
Shinigami stands after his attack.
You moved attack me.
Joey took perma health loss.
Ooh, how much?
20.
20.
He's now standing on the platform looking over at you guys.
That's where we fought the chicken.
Shinigami's turn is over. It is now
Shinigami is
Ring.
the chicken. Confirmed. We're all gonna die.
You know what I have?
One.
Magic missile.
So what do you
He's
do?
embraced his heritage.
But
I use a succubus wine. I
I'm
drain
gonna
the
use
life
a
back.
hero point.
Say what?
I'm gonna use a hero point.
He drained it out of me
2.
instead.
Should I hero point to crit, or should I hero point to double like the amount of miss?
Are you gonna cast correctly though?
That's-
You can hero point something, but if you don't cast it correctly,
31. Get the break.
Polymorph.
Turn you into a bunny rabbit.
Well,
Turn him
we
into
can
a
auto
gnat.
succeed last
Turn
time.
him
so
into
do
an
I have to
actual
roll
chicken.
again for it now? I mean,
for what?
to cast.
The cast was because you actually performed the. I can't think of the word now. There's a certain criteria you have to meet to cast the incantation. You still have to perform the incantation. You can auto it after performing the incantation.
Do you
Your father
remember?
told you what to say and what to think and what to feel for spells because magic, when you're using it without having gems or equivalent items that actually can be converted into energy, has to come from energy within you. Just like how you pictured the wall becoming ice. Imagine your fist being the volcano. Can you remember what you did to even bring forth the energy of the magic missile?
I had to put my hand out.
Okay.
And with all my might, really hard about arrows. Lots and lots of arrows. Piercing my enemy.
Okay, you gonna hero point that? You hero point to hit? What are you gonna do?
Wait, I thought missiles were not
I'm
over.
gonna hero point to crit.
Okay, you hero point to crit. All 60 magic missiles.
That's 60 critical
I can't wait till he
hits,
gets that.
Yeah.
So you have to pull 60 cards.
So mad.
It's one attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say each thing does it auto crit.
Mad
Reach
that
missile.
only
Blinded.
Voidwalker has blink.
Wait,
Decapitate.
what?
Only Voidwalker has blink.
It's awesome.
I know.
That's how it should be. I don't want. Well,
I
because it
want
was Blade
instant
Dancer
death.
Yeah.
before. Well, guess what?
I'm trying to find my dice app because that'll make this much easier.
There's Bow Staff Man.
Oh, yeah.
Arc. Strider.
Bow Staff Man.
Strider.
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 The prancing pony. In Brie.
He permanently loses health.
Mr. Frodo, he ate all our potatoes.
Potatoes.
Potato. All our taters are gone, Mr. Frodo.
What are you talking about?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You nerd.
I got that. The Frodo gave it away.
Yeah.
But
Potatoes.
Mr.
When
Frodo.
they're at letter top.
He ate all our taters, Mr. Frodo.
Who, the Spooter?
No, Strider.
Okay.
Strider.
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 Hit the prancing pony in Brie.
What's your intelligence modifier?
It's a +3.
Stop.
Well, wow, that's really intelligent. That's almost as intelligent as me, who has a
Wait,
20
what?
and intelligence.
With your modifier, you do 152 damage with your magic missiles. That's 60 d4s.
That's 3 times as much
Magic.
damage as
This kind of okay. Shinigami wise, it won't affect you, so it's kind of sad. But double damage, and you become invisible for 1d4 rounds. Roll a dice. D4.
He can still
Here.
see you.
3. Not bad.
You are invisible for 3 rounds.
Am I not invisible? then?
Shinigamis have scrying, able to observe any creature at any distance, unless the subject is on another plane in which they have a -5 modifier. As long as they have knowledge, information, and lightness of picture of the creature, they're able to see them from any distance, anywhere.
Oh, geez, you have like a bunch of...
He also purchased a bunch of secrets on you, so he kind of knows
Oh, yeah, because he bought the secrets on us.
and can see you.
What
no
secrets
matter
did you tell
what.
about us? I forgot what secrets
He's
you told
able to
about me.
basically, he can't
I
see
haven't
you,
been
he can
alive.
observe the space
Yeah.
around
Oh,
you.
yeah, that was
If you were to move somewhere else, he might have trouble hitting
Did he
you.
tell you
It
so?
was
He just
mainly
knows
all
where
about
you
me.
are.
Yeah, it
You
was.
try to sneak behind, he knows you're behind, can't see you.
Okay.
He does not have true sight, but he has dark vision.
I hate True Sight in Paragon.
Actually, he has true seeing.
So he does see him.
Yes.
So if I sneak around...
You know what? That was your hero point moment. I don't want it to be a card that doesn't affect.
Okay, so we're going to find something... Here, can I pull it?
I'm gonna pull another one that's not invisible because it won't, it's not gonna help you at all. It's not a heroic
Decapitate.
moment
I
because
can
he can see no matter
decapitate
what.
His
magic
magic
missiles.
missiles.
Come on, Chan.
Double damage and 1d4 bleed.
So
Oh.
it's times...
He's gonna bleed out magically. At least he's starting to lose some magic energy.
Ooh.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, screw your magic.
This round is 2 additional damage, so
304.
306 damage. Shinigami takes 306 damage.
Oh.
Guys,
Now, I don't know whether
start
I should
pulling
use
your
my
weight
OP
around
cannon.
Here, okay?
You also hear points.
I did. That's true.
You're also using magic that was given
That's
you.
true. Well,
by
this is, it's
Padre.
also it's getting close to the end. of the
I
game.
never knew
Yeah,
my
she
father.
probably-
I never knew my father.
My father.
You do
And
now.
now you do.
I do it again. I have 3 attacks now. I might as well.
Okay.
More magic
As
missiles.
you're starting to cast, you start feeling yourself getting weaker.
I have to, Chad.
Okay.
That's all I can do. There's nothing else. I just have knives.
How do you do it?
Laser beam.
No, well, like you have your hat, and you have a bunch of stuff in your hat that could damage him.
Like what?
Meteors, lasers,
That's,
us.
You mean my
Junk
Jump
jet.
jet.
Yes.
is the jump
Meteors,
jet
lasers.
true
us.
magic?
Yeah, because it doesn't exist in. You can't. You can put real objects in there, but it's clearly magically pulling this crap from somewhere.
Is it though?
A laser's pretty magic.
Pretty much like from like a magic dumps.
Well, I
magic.
guess I'll
A
go
magic
for the-
landfill.
Magic
Magic
I
And
imagine
I
some-
guess I'll go for the magic miss.
I
You
imagine
You
know
even
what?
shoot magic missiles out
There's
of
no
it.
way that I could hit him with the jump jet. Because I only have a +5 or 6 modifier to my
Nat 20.
second attack.
You better hope
Maybe
you
if
had
you
one.
believe in yourself.
You could always nat 20.
I could always nat 20.
Or you can somehow magically get
More
magic missiles.
More magic missiles.
I'll use my junk jet. Crap, I file magic missiles regardless.
I stick my hand out with my wand, and I think of lots and lots and lots and lots of arrows shooting out towards my enemy, and I hate him. Magic missile.
Did he crit again?
Magic missile.
No. He does 161 damage.
Your rogue is a better damage than
I have to
everyone
take a
else.
short break now.
And you pass out.
Dang it. That was my short break.
He
I have
killed
to take a
him.
short break now.
He killed them.
You literally cast just
That
fall on your back.
I would have fallen on my face if I was moving my momentum forwards. Chad.
No, because you're shooting the blast away from you. Just
It's a magic blast. It's not real.
you still feel the effects of
It's
it.
not
Pretty
real.
sure Shinigami felt the effects of it.
He's also magic.
He's also
Which means he's not real.
Convince him he's not real.
Yeah.
Dang it, my bluff. It doesn't matter because I'm passed out.
Donald, and I guess technically if it feels like it, Luca, it's your turn.
Now, I don't know whether I
Turns.
should use my OP cannon or my OP reality marble? Because I don't think because I can't use my reality marble this turn, right?
Who said you couldn't?
You could
What if
open
we
it.
what if
and
we
get
can
it
use
ready.
it while we're
Together.
fused?
Well then, yeah.
We
But then it'd make it really easy for him to hit us because he would just hit both of us.
yeah.
But
But
then he
we
could kill us easily. Because our health doesn't add together, right? It's just the person with the, highest health.
Yeah.
So that means that we're just
Which
making
is
us
stupid,
very
by the
easier
way.
target.
You should take the highest
Maybe-
health plus 1/2 of the other person's.
yeah.
No.
Maybe
They've
we-
only fused
Yeah,
2 or 3
a couple of
times now.
That's what I was.
They're getting there.
Maybe this third time will make the difference.
You get
In the
0.2%
face of danger,
of
do
the other
you
one.
decide to fuse?
You know what?
Does that mean if I use my reality marble after we fuse, do we both have do we basically get to make concentration checks at advantage because we're both rolling them technically?
You're gonna have to make concentration checks with every move you do,
Okay.
But with us
regardless of being fused
combined,
or not.
Okay.
but with us combined,
We
it
take
takes
the
the
highest.
highest.
Okay. So yeah.
Of
Okay.
both of our rolls.
Yeah. Sure. Then,
Yes.
then we combine.
All right, let's huddle up and do this one for Gorham.
Shinigami's facing over there. Noise says, "Ooh, ha!"
So is that a full round?
Thunder, Gorham, yeah!
Thunder Gorham.
Welcome to the Thundergorm.
By the power of Gorham, we have the power.
You guys have spent your round, and you are fully fusioned.
Chad,
We are.
you made an
We are
obvious
cannon.
mistake
We
with the
are
3D printed-
cannon.
With the 3D printed leg holders. You should have made like a little Lego
Hold the
size
bottom
hole.
so you can put
So you
that
can
on.
stack me in.
I'm actually just gonna 3D print a Lego figure that's like twice the size.
Yes. That would be
Oh,
beautiful,
dang.
Chad.
That has a bigger helmet and then has like.
Right, let me
By
see.
the way, you're in the Eternal Realm, stuck in the form you are, so you're basically a giant, helmet mustached, dragon scaled looking humanistic creature of death.
Good, they'll fit right in.
They'll fit right in.
Brother, cousin.
And it is the 3rd time you've fused, and you actually do take whoever's full health and half of the other's health.
So
What did I
mine-
tell you? It
Mine
makes
is
the
155 health.
Gus is
In
more,
total.
I think. You have
Yes.
like 170 something.
I know.
170.
I just got brought down
So
to your
what's
health.
so what's
Ugh.
I have 177.
177. So
But
what's,
that's before
what's
I
one half
rolled
of
because I was at level
155?
45.
So
177.
Oh.
Sorry, 77.
Like 177.
You have
77 plus 178.
I have 177 health.
so 77 plus 77.
That's
Is a lot of sevens.
144. Or
250.
154.
He's got 254.
Okay, that's better.
254.
Well,
So
you
who
were
has the
saying
higher AC?
77,
You have like
77.
22 or something in
Yes.
AC.
Yes,
You
I
have
have
254 together.
21, and then
254.
with my dragon armor, that makes it
Do their AC
27.
Do their ACs get
No,
modified? No.
not
Not
yet.
yet.
The highest.
Their health goes up.
There we go.
They
Awesome.
take whoever the highest is.
We'll
So
be-
we have 277,
254.
254. Okay.
You have
254.
254 health when
All right,
combined
I can
together.
remember that.
I do like that. That's good.
Holding the same spear.
There we go.
They're few.
He's holding my spear.
We're
for me.
fused.
Alright, and that is the end of our round. That's the end of our game.
Oh.
We will continue fighting the Shinigami next week. Same Pathfinder channel, same Pathfinder place.
My head hurts.
Mine does too.
I have a headache.
Well, I mean, when you have somebody that was that angry to find you and send a Shinigami after you,
That's actually them when they fuse.
What?
The Flexile Sentry.
For the Flexile Sentry?
Yeah.
here, share a pen.
Alright, I get it first because I'm the most important.
No, you know what you look like? You look like the guy from Solid Snake 2 when he's naked. And he has to like run through the hallway like...
You mean like Liquid Snake?
No. What's the guy's name?
No, by no I mean yes.
The main character of Solid Snake 2. You should know this.
Solid
You know
Snake.
everything.
Of what
I
guy?
don't know your name.
Solid Snake 2. Or Metal Gear Solid 2.
Metal Gear
His
Solid
name
Snake.
is Snake.
No, the white-haired guy.
Yeah, there's a blonde guy.
So it's the
Talking about Raiden?
Yeah.
Python.
Yeah, when he's naked in the hallway and you have to
Solid
like cut
Raiden.
yourself and like run
Oh,
through the halls.
Yeah, that was Snake.
Punish.
No, wait,
It
that
was
was Raiden, yeah.
Yeah, because he got kidnapped.
Big
Yeah.
Boss.
And then you're like doing the flips.
Hey,
while
give
you're,
me
like,
your
fucking-
votes for the best role
There's
player.
one part where he got his arms ripped off and he just had his sword in his mouth.
There was that part where he wore a poncho and a sombrero that time that he was in a town.
Come on, give me your things. Why are you
You
like
don't get my thing, Chad. Gosh.
Why are you running?
You have a wife.
Family mode has been enabled
You said it was disabled.
in next week's patch notes. I was giving you a preview of the patch. Why are you even worse
I was
than him?
inspired.
I was inspired.
How many folds was that? I gotta top this.
Great, take your shirt off,
Nikon
fold yourself in
steel
half 7
folded
times.
millions of times. Mount Fuji.
Only 6
Mount
times.
Fuji.
Come
No,
on.
something
Come on,
about
you guys
Mount
could have done a
Fuji.
better brainalyzer. Stop it! Stop
Oh my
it!
god.
That doesn't
Stop!
count as a fold.
Yes, it does.
No,
No,
it
it
doesn't.
doesn't.
There are
Rolling.
creases. There are
You're
folds.
folding over it. You're not folding it.
Fold it
Alright.
in half.
Yeah, start over.
Quick, grab him before he folds it.
Oh my god.
Don't touch me. You ruined it.
You ruined
I'm going home.
everything. Ring wins by a long shot.
Who was the only one that did not vote for him?
Me.
Yeah.
Who'd
Who
you
do
vote
you
for?
think?
You. Because you were slapping the
I was thinking about it.
It was
I
a
was
dragon,
like,
not a
man,
wyvern.
It's either.
Thank you very
it's
much.
either-
No, you were
Dragon.
slapping
No,
the
it was a
dragon.
wyvern.
Yeah, I was. I was slapping the dragon.
Dragon.
He was being eaten by the
He was
wyvern.
being eaten by the wyvern. He was slapping
I
the
was
dragon.
slapping that thing for like 10
I
minutes.
thought they were talking to the same thing.
No, there was two separate dragons.
There was 2 dragons. I was trying to sneak in, but the other one saw me, so I'm like, alright, time to make a distraction. Take out my glove on my pocket.
On his like little like scale.
Yeah, on his snout.
Well, thank you for joining
his
us all
snoot.
once again.
You gotta boop the snoot.
Special not hi to Brett. Oh wait. He probably can't understand us. We should probably speak that in
Underwater.
there. He can take that how he likes it.
He's like Sandy now.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
He literally is. He's from Texas. He's underwater.
He's a squirrel.
He's a squirrel.
He's a woman.
He's a woman.
Oh no.
You can talk to our lawyers.
You can take that however you
What
want.
lawyers?